Hey everyone, it is Thursday, December 21st, 2017, and it's time to go to work on music. It's been a great day so far. I'm in a really good place and excited for a productive session as usual. Getting kind of a later start on the day here, just kind of got sucked into some stuff last night on the personal front, and that's taken about an hour and a half out of my music session today, which I'm definitely not happy about, and I'm making some changes to prevent that from ever happening again. Sometimes stuff comes up, sometimes we make mistakes, just gotta learn from them. But yeah, I'm a little older, a little wiser, and gonna capitalize on the time that I do have today. So, um, hit a pretty solid workout last night, as I typically do on Wednesdays. So today is going to be a little lighter on the physical front, a little heavier on the intellectual learning front. I'm going to jump into some online classes, maybe go a little further than I would typically go there, do a light guitar practice, focus on review from Vi Academy this year, because the next one's coming up very soon. And then going to jump into the production front and work a little bit on the third chorus drum parts for this tune. First tune I'm working on, and that is almost done now that the bridge drums are done. It's just me finishing touches stuff, at least I hope, mostly finishing touches stuff and detail work. As far as tracking goes, and then I'm going to take a break, have some food, and then dive back into the new tune and work on finalizing the first chorus section and doing some writing for the second verse, possibly second chorus as well. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Let me know if you have any questions as we go. Let's get right into it. Okay, um, not a terrible first half of the day, but definitely not that great either for a couple reasons. Mostly just I fell prey to a lot of distractions, but I jumped into the online class front, just did a bunch of review there, which was really positive, and I'm making headway with that. I then started doing some more micro niche research. So your micro niche is kind of like you've got the umbrella genres, like the big genres like rock, pop, country, stuff like that. And you got the sub genres like hard rock, alternative rock, metal, things like that. I guess metal was probably an umbrella genre now. Um, and then you've got the niche, which is smaller genres below subgenres, so that would be like experimental hard rock or something like that. And then the micro niche is one level deeper, and that's when you get into really, really deep genres like, Celtic fantasy metal or something like that. It's like really intense stuff. So I got distracted online by doing a bunch of music listening because I was listening to some similar bands and kind of trying to get a feel for that. And I should have just respected the time limit that I had set for that. So that was a good lesson. And I kind of just pulled things together after that and got a good quick guitar practice in, which was helpful. I realized I was playing the riff from the Musicism online class wrong the last few weeks, but changed that up, and fortunately all the work I did made learning the new riff a lot easier, so that's good. I'm ready to move forward with that class. um, then I jumped into the production front, and you know what I'm realizing, guys? I'm just realizing I have a lot more physical capacity than I think, especially at the beginning of the day. I wake up if I'm tired, feeling fatigued from the previous day. After like a solid breakfast and like maybe a couple snacks, I'm like getting into the groove of the session, giving myself like an hour to 2 hours of rest, maybe if I'm doing like a lot of online classwork. I'm pretty much good to go for like a reasonable learning session or even a recording session. So that's really heartening. I think also just the playing I've been doing and being in the zone and respecting my limits is making me stronger, giving myself time to integrate and improve my stamina. So I jumped in, I was feeling good, and started working on a fill that's going to go from the end of the bridge section that I finished, or that I was tracking yesterday, into the final chorus section where there's like a breakdown piece, kind of like a drop chorus thing. And yeah, it's sounding really, really good. I'm really excited about it. I did a few takes on it. I think they're probably scratch takes. Maybe one of them or two of them is good enough for the final, but I'll listen back on Saturday and make a judgment call. Probably end up retracking some just to see what I can get. And yeah, so that sort of like rescued the day, but it was a close call, and I'm going to get some good takeaways and prevent those mistakes in the future. So I'm going to have a little bit of food, take a short break, and then dive back in for maybe like another hour at the end of the day, and I'll update you guys then. Okay, taking a loss today, definitely a big one for sure, and it's a good lesson. You know, like I was saying a couple videos ago, every time I try to improvise with my timing plan, things just go south, and just get into this habit of just going on whatever I'm feeling like doing in the moment, and you know, that's great because it feels good right now, but then that compromises me in the long run, and that's really the battle that we fight, right? It's like sacrificing what we want in the moment for what we want down the line for the bigger picture, right? Sacrificing the small things for the big things. And anyway, it's just a really good lesson for me, and I'm a little embarrassed, honestly, because I haven't made a mistake like this in a long time. But I'm really hopeful that the pain of this is going to just sharpen my focus and help me remember like what I'm really trying to do and what this is all about. Now, I was just watching a really good video during my break where the guy was talking about like you need more than one reason to really stay focused on a high endurance goal. And so I think the most important step that I take next is really sitting down and thinking about the whys. What am I doing? What are the things that are riding on my performance if I do it well versus if I screw it up? And I think that'll really, really help. So, taking the loss today, I'm just going to get back on track with my timing plan. I'm not going to try to stretch the session or anything like that, because that is the thing that's screwing me over right now, that I'm doing to myself. So I'm just going to feel the pain, take the loss, and just move on with the day and get back on track. And that has historically been the best way for me to just get back in the groove, is just immediately right now take the hit and move on to the next thing. So I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys are out there grinding towards your goals. I'm off tomorrow, but I'll see you guys on Saturday, and rest assured we're going to be in the zone. See you guys then.